Hi friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. So we will continue our discussion around different major arcana cards. The card which we are going to discuss today is the card number 9 in the major arcana series, which is the Hermit card. And we will have a discussion on the same 4 parameters. First, we will try to understand the illustration, the design, because these designs are the combination of all the different mysteries, philosophies, religion, astrology, numerology, all the mystic sciences, even all the magics ever been known to humankind. Then we will try to understand the divinatory meaning of this card. We'll also try to understand that what would remain to be the case if this card will come out to be reversed in your reading, because in tarot the reversed card has got entirely different meaning as compared to their upright placement. And the last would remain to be the real life situation where this card can be fitted into the lives of the people. So let's just start our discussion with a quick recap of all what we have studied so far. We have already discussed that tarot is a subconscious science. It is basically used for doing a character analysis, to get a glimpse of the future, to get an immediate solution to your problems, to your confusions, and last, to elevate, to increase your spiritual state. Because many times what happen is that we know, at the back of our mind, in our subconscious, we know the answer to of our current dilemma, current problem, the current turmoil which we are going through. All what we need to do is a triggering factor to face those, the old wounds which needs to be healed, to have a fresh perspective to the life. So in those perspectives, tarot proves to be of great help. Now when it comes to understanding the divinity in it, so the only rational reason which can be given to you is that there remains to be some significance of the guiding energies which remains responsible, and because of which only those cards will come in your reading which are entirely and completely in sync with your real life situation, what you are going through. So this is all what I can say as a support to the tarot. And in our journey so far, we have already discussed that what we are doing is we are following one peculiar card, because there are different pack of tarot cards which are available in the market. The one which we are studying is the most popular and the most recommended one for the beginners. These are the Rider-Waite tarot cards. These Rider-Waite tarot cards were produced in the year 1910 by the famous occultist author Edward Waite, on whose instructions the illustrator Pamela Colman Smith, she developed these cards as you are seeing in my hand. These cards can be divided into 2 chunks, the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. Major arcana cards tell the more impactful, more long lasting and more heavy impactful event. The minor arcana cards just tell about the the events on a very mundane level. These major arcana cards are 22 in numbers with one unnumbered card. So it has been believed that this unnumbered card, which is the Fool, it's the Fool only which is the representation of the soul, which is on the journey of the life, is going through these 21 lessons of the life. So in our this journey so far, we have already discussed the Fool card, which is all about the beginning, the Magician card, which is all about the action, the High Priestess card, which is about the non-action and the being receptive to the influences, the Empress card, which is all about the amenities, wealth, luxury, fertility, the Emperor card, which is all about the authority, the the rules, regulation. Then we have discussed the Hierophant card, which is about the custom, creed, conventions, orthodox beliefs. We have discussed the Lovers card, which is about the relationship. We have discussed the Chariot card, which is all about the triumph, the victory. And in the last part, we have already discussed the Strength card, which is about having the strength in the form of spiritual power, spiritual belief and humanitarianism. Now the Fool in his journey has reached the 9th level, which is about the Hermit card. So first we will try to understand the illustration, what all can we derive from this card by looking at this illustration. So in this card you can see this this man who is with a lantern on his hand and a staff on his another hand. He is standing top on the ice clad mountain. So first of all, this just represents this lantern is being seen as the manifestation of the truth, and inside this lantern you will see this kind of seal of Solomon. So all what this card tells about is that this man is trying to shower light to all those people who are crying for light, who want to have guidance in their life. So this is all what this card represents. This, even this, this cloth of this, man just also represents, the mantle of the discretion. So this is all what we can derive from the illustration, from this design. Now when it comes to understanding the divinity meaning of this card, so this can be understood on the basis of 4 attributes. First of all, this card tells about the introspection. You need to have control over this monkey mind. You need to go inwards, you need to find the answer within. Second, this card is chiefly tells about the search. So this search could be, pertaining to the problem for which the querent, the person has come to you for a reading. This search could be related to some, some personal quest, some deeper understanding of the life, deeper meaning of the life. This could be search for a job. This could be search for a life partner. So this card tells about introspection. You need to look at from a different perspective. You need to contemplate on your current plight, current state. Introspection. Then it was about the search. This card is also about the guidance, in the search of, gurus, teachers, mentors. So this could be in the form of you, looking out for a teacher, or you by yourself becoming a teacher. You seeking out for a mentor, for a guru, or you by yourself posing as a mentor or a guru to others. Then last, this card also tells about the seclusion. Seclusion in the form of, when you just want to refrain from becoming a part of any group activity. You want to just remain in your own secluded world. So this card also tells about that, because in order to gain wisdom, you need to have this, reclusive lifestyle. Because, one way to look at this card is, this card represents a number 9. Like the way numerology, number 1 represents the sun, number 2 is being represented by the moon, number 3 is being represented by the planet Jupiter, number 9 is being associated with the planet Mars, and number 9 chiefly tells about the humanitarianism, the philanthropy, the high artistic talents. So even here we can see these all energies of the number 9, initiations, in the form of this person putting light, spreading light of wisdom, guidance to the ignorant minds. Then when it comes to understanding its meaning in a reversed form, so this just tells about, acting immature, not listening to the wisdom, to the wise counsel or wise prudent advices of other people around you. And immature and foolish acts, vices can be seen if this card is reversed in the reading. See, when it comes to understanding this card's meaning in the real life, so this card has, because like the way I always say, every major arcana card has got its own personality, and the magic of the tarot is that only those cards will appear in the reading which are completely in sync, which the guiding energies want to tell you as an answer to your current dilemma. So this card just tells about that the search might be on someone who has come to you for a reading, and he is on that mode that he is desperately want to get into a relationship. This card just tells about that the search might remain for some longer time. Someone who is on a lookout for some new venture. So this card just tells about it's more wise and sane for this person to remain on the lookout for some more lucrative option, rather than getting into the deep, remaining unplanned and without having expertise, getting into something in which there would remain to be the fear of losses. So search, and along with that, this card also tells about the wisdom, listening to your inner wisdom, listening to the counsel and the the advices, counsel of the mature people, the sound and the professional and the wise people around you. So this is all what I want to say as my take on the Hermit card. I hope you guys found this video informational. For further more updates and notification on tarot, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिव